All right, welcome to Original Bacon. This is my 8th episode of the Flash review. Really good TV show. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's up on Hulu. I'm going to be spoiling it, so if you haven't watched it, please watch it on Hulu. It's a really good show. This episode is really good to watch. This episode is called The Flash versus Arrow. And, all right, I'm going to start ruining it, or spoiling it. A new metahuman, Roy Bavolo, shows up with the ability to send people into an uncontrollable rage and uses his abilities to rob the Central City bank. The police track him to a warehouse where he's used his abilities on a cop to facilitate his escape. Barry arrives in time to save Joe, but is almost injured himself before Oliver as the Arrow arrives to stop the cop. And that's when the Arrow is introduced, that they're going to team up probably to take down Roy Bavoli, who is using, apparently, I don't think he even has to look at anybody. He just is around them, and they start fighting each other, so he's able just to walk out. That's what happens at the bank. There's a bunch of people just start fighting. He goes to the back, steals as much money as he needs, and then there's like a girl that's about to pull a gun out and shoot a cop. And then when he walks out, luckily she hasn't pulled the trigger yet, and then they track him to the warehouse, and Joe and everybody are about to take down the metahuman, and then one of the cops turns around and almost shoots Joe. I believe he shoots like 3 other cops, but Joe gets away. Later, Oliver informs Barry that they are tracking a Starling City killer who used razor sharp boomerangs. So Boomerang Man, one of the Flash's main enemies. Barry and Oliver agree to team up and catch each other's targets. Oliver tries to teach Barry to be more mindful of his surroundings, but Barry decides to go after Bavoli by himself. Oliver teaches him to be more mindful by shooting him with arrows and training him, or at least trying to train him. Oliver tries to teach Barry to be more mindful of his surroundings, but Barry decides to go after Bavoli by himself. Bavoli uses his abilities on Barry, but because of Barry's power, it makes the effects last longer. Oliver tries to stop Barry, and the two engage in a massive fight. And Oliver manages to wrangle Barry long enough for Dr. Wells and Joe to use colored strobe lights to reset Barry's emotional state, which Joe Bavoli uses some kind of red light emitted from his eyes that may basically make everybody go crazy and want to kill everybody around them. Although it seems like he doesn't have to look at everybody, because everybody in the bank ended up going crazy, or maybe that was just like a plot hole in the episode. Afterward, Barry and Oliver capture Bavoli and place him in the prison at Star Lab, and apparently Flash helped out the Arrow in the other half of their team-up episodes. I am in the middle of catching up on Arrow. I'm on episode 10 of season 1, so hopefully I get up to speed really soon, and then maybe I can cover Arrow also. Thank you for watching Original Bacon, and I'm really excited to see where this series goes. I'm becoming a pretty big fan of The Flash, and I'm hoping to catch up on some past issues and maybe pick up the Flashpoint Paradox. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.